Let's say in Lagos, where the cashless toll payment policy recently introduced by the Federal Airports Authority of Nigeria at the Murtala Muhammed International Airport is drawing mixed reactions from motorists and travelers. Instead of easing access, the policy has caused heavy gridlock due to failed transactions and poor network connections, with some passengers missing their flights. Many travelers now resort to commercial motorcycles to beat the traffic, raising fares and safety concerns around the airport corridor. Right now, News Central's Emmanuel Olubobokun is live at the airport toll gate with the latest update. Emmanuel, what is the current situation at the moment? This is supposed to ease, the traffic flow and help for smoother transactions. But unfortunately, it has caused a lot of gridlock. And in fact, there are videos of people abandoning their cars and taking, bikes just to be able to meet up with their flight time. So what's the situation like?
The new policy that just came in, which is the cashless policy, not collecting cash, but actually using either their card or you use your ATM card. They don't even take transfer. And this has caused a lot of traffic, right? You can look behind me. That is the toll gate over there. You can see the traffic gridlock over there and seeing how it is. Many people have spoken to so many commuters and even travelers, and they are expressing their disappointment, looking at the fact that, yes, it's a good thing to actually bring about, the policy is a good thing to bring out something that can make, coming down to the digital age and everything. But the implementation is actually very, very poor. And they want, FAN to actually look into it and do something really, really better to it. And FAN earlier spoke, the FAN director earlier spoke that the reason why they're actually doing they came about the policy so that they can be able to generate more revenue. But in that same point, one of the, people I spoke with, one of the commuters and travelers I spoke with, he said that there is no way they will not still take the corruption. If they are taking cash and they are still not remitting, even with this, they will still not remit. And the strange thing that happened again to us while we're coming, we tried to, let us get through the toll gates and see how it is. Realize that they've even doubled the fare of the money you're going to pay at the toll gate. Early, before now, it's supposed to be like 500 naira, but now it's now 1,000 naira. One of 1,000 naira is now 2,000 naira, which is a double. And I tried to ask and confront, okay, why the double, why the increase? They said it's something that we should go, that we should not complain about, and it's something that we should go ahead with. And many travelers, I could even see so many people coming down from their vehicles and, trying to come through, taking Okada ride, that's the Okada, public Okada, just to be able to get so that they don't miss their flights. Even one said that he has actually missed his flights and he cannot take that same risk, and he has to park his car at home and take the bike. And that way, it's causing a lot of gridlock. You can't look behind me. It's causing a lot. And the only question now people are asking is, what can be done to ease this? Because it was not like this before, and now some have been here standing for hours. I spoke to some. Some said they'll be there 45 minutes, something that takes them only like 10 minutes or 15 minutes to do. And it's taking them now more than that. And there needs something have to be done to make this work. Yes, it's a good policy, but implementation is actually very poor. So that's the update right here. And hopefully we don't know how it's going to be like. But since FAN have said that many people should be patient, or commuters should be patient about this, we don't know how long we are going to take for them to address this. But they are saying that the sole reason for this policy is so that they can generate more revenue.
Okay, I mean, just as always, this is another challenge that we're facing. I mean, we're still talking about the one of INEC, where the youth are protesting that we cannot be dependent on the network, for seamless transmission of results. And here we are again, depending on network. So the question is, why did we not put proper plans in place before this was implemented? And now that it has been implemented, are there backup systems in place in case of transaction failure or network downtime?
Again, so that we know Nigeria as it is, they have a case, or it has been over time, the issue of, having network issues, or they're saying that they're implementing something and they don't have, a proper planning to have to say, okay, when this is implemented and something like this happens, or there is a glitch, what alternative route can, because so far I don't think there's any alternative route that has been put in place. I don't think there's any other system that has been put in place to address this. It's still the same thing. It's either you use their card or you use your ATM card. And this is causing, and some they are saying that if you cannot take it, if you cannot stand, then go about, you just have to let it go. But so far, I don't think there's any system. Just as what the MD said earlier, she said they'll just have to bear with them and they'll just have to take it as it is till, let's see, maybe probably maybe in the next month or the next days that it might come down. Or maybe it might ease the whole thing. But for now, this is what they are still going to keep doing, and they can't change it for now. So for the systems, I don't think there's any system that might come in place. And this is what people will face. This has been going on since Sunday, and this is this is Thursday now, and people are still experiencing this. So the question now is, when will this change? When will come in? We are still looking at that of the fuel, now we're looking at that of INEC, and now looking at this. Nigerians are suffering day in, day out. Looking at policies being implemented by the government, now bringing up their own policy. Though, yes, a good policy, but implementation is really poor. And that is one key thing that Nigeria lacks today, implementation. Once there is an issue, they don't bring a policy, they implement it, but going around with it and trying to ease the plight of Nigerians is the challenge that I know Nigeria have.
All right, Emmanuel Olubobokun there on the update on the airport cashless toll that has caused massive gridlock at the gate of the international airport. And we'd like to ask that if you have any flights to catch, do well to leave at least 5 hours before your flight so you don't fall into the category.